everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Wednesday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So, guys, it looks like we are all on the same page regarding this new announcement. It is Hot Toys' best release yet. It couldn't get any better. It couldn't get any more perfect. From what I understand, the haters are talking smack. Okay. I don't know where they get off talking this smack. My microphone is acting up right now. Hold on 1 second, guys. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so welcome, guys. Thank you guys for being here. We're gonna get into this this figure right away because there's a lot going on with it. Come on, man. Why are you giving me shit right now? Let me see. Another thing, let me I forgot to do my Instagram, so I have to do that. Let me see. Let me just set up very quickly. Let's go. Here we go. All right, so we're live on Instagram also. All right, guys, so let me say hello to you guys real quickly, and then we'll get started right away. Guys, there's 14 of you guys in here. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. We got, let's see. We got Giaman in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. First comment. Says, here I am at 7:45 a.m. dropping my like because I'm a collector. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. See this, guys? Can you imagine waking up, okay, and this stream is your first thought? Think about that. Think about the appreciation of the channel, okay? Think about how special this channel must be to Giovent to wake up and hit that like button. That's why he belongs with the real ones. People like that belong with the real ones. That's all I need to say. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Let's see who else is in here with us tonight. We got Uncarded in the house. His humane torch. I always suspect that he was. Oh my god, unbelievable. Michael, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
He says we're back from the quick commercial. I know, seriously. It's like I haven't seen you guys in a while. Exotic, my friend, welcome. Is Fabi venturing into the void? Maybe we'll get a 1/6 scale Elias. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Rob Horry, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Hello.
Welcome, my friend. Welcome. We got Nefty in the house. Welcome. Welcome. We got Jason in the house, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Tooley. Welcome, my friend. Yes, guys, there's 22 of you guys in here. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. And I'm back. Hello, peasants. Welcome back, my friend. Thank you for being here. Let's see. We got Carlos. Carlos, my friend, I apologize for last time I didn't even see you, but well.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
Chris, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Welcome. Rudy, back to life from the dead. He's alive. Are we talking about figure of the Yes. Tonight is the figure of the year of 2025. You heard it here first, peasants. Luch.
Hello.
What up, to all my collectors of Hot Toys, Tony Stark, Obi-Wan, California, Love Child. Unbelievable. We got Christian in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for doing. Welcome. Let's see. We got Peasant Albert. Welcome, my
doing?
let's see. We got Bo.
How you doing?
Bo. We got Michael in the house. Welcome.
Doing?
Hello, community of collectors. I'm not feeling the new Human Torch head sculpt. Not fun enough. Should be sillier. That's a good point. Mitchell, my friend, welcome.
Doing?
Happy Wednesday. Thank you for passing through. I appreciate it. Saying hello. Welcome. Rob says, so who's buying the Flaming Flamer? We know Fabs is. Guys, you see this message, this comment on the screen right now? This is something you say in a collecting community when you're retired, right? When you try to shame collectors for collecting, right? That's when you know that that person does not belong in the community any longer, okay? When you hear anybody say, oh, you're collecting this time? Look at you, collector. That is a sign of I'm retired. That is a sign of I am done. That is a sign of I don't know what to do with my life right now, so let me just make fun of collectors because I'm done collecting. So, guys, don't fall for this. Don't fall for this. If you're watching this, don't.
Have you ever heard of a
this.
psyop?
Rob, you peasant, try to shame me of my collecting. Actually, no, I got a good one for you. This for you.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Please, get the fuck out of here, man.
Oh my God, that is great. Mad Planet Hawaii, my friend, welcome. Happy Wednesday.
Doing?
Oh man, Rob. That was great. Derek, my friend, welcome.
Doing?
Thank you for being, guys. There's 31 of you guys. Can hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. Let me see. We got Chris. You made it on time for once. You garlic.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Welcome, my friend. Let's see. Imagine. Unbelievable. The sculpt on Torch is no bueno basura. All right, guys. So looks like I said, best figure so far of 2025. I don't know why everybody's being nasty towards it. I don't know why people are being so hateful towards it. This is probably the best head sculpt I've ever seen. This looks beautiful. I don't know why you guys are non-collecting peasants, okay? Just kidding. Guys, this is... So, I could tell you this, right? The figure as a figure, okay? Forget the head sculpt for 1 second, all right? As a figure, right? Overall, the entire outfit, right? The pants, the shirt, the effects, right? I think the effects, to me, make the figure even better than what it would have been without it, right? Obviously, I expected, and I think we all expected, fire effects, right? So before let me back up a little bit. So huge shout out to Rudy, first of all. He brought up this figure. He said, "Do you think they're gonna make us supposed to be the comedy relief for the movie, and just a random character, a Fantastic Four character, just out there?" That's why I was like, nah, there's no way. Rudy said, "I think they're gonna make it," and here we are. So shout out to Rudy for calling the figure. Also, the this thing here, the hoodie on it, okay, is this look here. This is how I'm going to display mine, okay? This figure, like I said, overall as a figure, everything about it, super sexy. Look at that. You're going to tell me that this looks ugly? You're going to tell me that this is bad? Absolutely not. Again, remember what we're talking about here. The figure as a whole. We're not getting into the head sculpt yet. Okay? So the effects, brand new effects. Look at that. Tornado flame effect. Look at the attachments here all over the body. So this is most likely how I will display mine with the effects on top of the hoodie, right? This obviously I'm not going to use. There's no room for that. But just like this, I think it's a very sexy figure. It's a beautiful figure. Okay? Look at all the detail. Again, this makes any figure sexy to me, right? Here, this to me, this is very boring, right? This is very plain. This is very blah. It looks like a kit bash to me, right? This gives me a little vibe of like the hobo goblin a little bit. You know what I mean? So that's why I like this. But this here, again, you could display it however the hell you want. I don't like this look. So look at that. Look how sexy that is. I don't need to look at it at the Fantastic Four logo on his shirt to be like, oh, that's Johnny Storm. Absolutely not. So that's why I'm perfectly happy with the figure as a whole. Look at that. Very sexy. Very, very sexy. Okay, look at the effects. Again, tons of effects, which is great, right? Can't not have a Johnny Storm. And I think, guys, remember this conversation. I think when we get to the Fantastic Four movie, okay, we're going to get, as you see, obviously we see a Johnny Storm here in front of you right now. But he's not a full-blown flame figure, which, remember this, we're going to get that from Hot Toys with the new movie. Either we're going to get a double pack or they're going to figure out a way to give us a fully flamed up Johnny Storm. You heard it here first. So now, see, look how sexy that looks. That is badass. That is sexy. That is sick. So here, let's get into now the main problem, okay? So here is the issue. As soon as I saw this head sculpt, okay, I thought of this guy immediately, okay? Immediately I thought of this guy. A lot of similarities. You see a lot of the wrinkling around the eyes, right? So I went right to this. Remember, this is the original look for Obi-Wan. This is not the updated look. This is the original one. So for whatever reason, whoever's doing these head sculpts, look, same exact expression, open, slightly open mouth. So it looks like the same person who did the Obi-Wan is doing the Johnny Storm. Now, here is a comparison of them side by side. So, do you guys see Chris Evans in here? Absolutely not. Nobody does. At least I don't. I don't know what you guys feel, but from what I see, a lot of people are complaining about, you know, him not looking like him whatsoever, blah, blah, blah. Yes, he does not look like him at all. The hair, gorgeous, right? This for a head sculpt. Forget the likeness of Chris Evans. Forget that for a second. This figure's head sculpt is beautiful, right? The hairstyle, gorgeous. The beard, perfect. Everything about the figure is beautiful. Does it look like Chris Evans? Absolutely not. So does that make it a good figure? Absolutely not. If you're trying to make us a figure that looks like a certain person, a certain character, and it looks nothing like him, it's a fail. I don't care. And this is why I mentioned the whole beginning of the figure. The figure as a whole is great, right? But if you don't get the head sculpt right, the figure is a fail. Period. It's a fail. We're buying the figure for likenesses, not for accessories and outfits. So what do I think is going to happen with this? Same thing that happened with Obi-Wan. This is going to get fixed by the end. Not by the end. By the time it's released, 100%. Remember this because it's going to happen. As soon as the post was, the pictures were shared, were posted, immediately everybody went in on this head sculpt. So guarantee you they're going to fix this. There is no way they're leaving this alone. Now, it gives me the vibes of like, see, like this picture here, right here, supposed to be, you know, slightly dirty-ish. it gives me dirty Joker vibes, right? That face gives me like, a little bit dirty, more dirty than what it's supposed to be, right? So also, it looks like the same person, right? This guy here, let me see. I think it's her, actually. She makes the Chris Evans, right? As you can see, she's making the Chris Evans head sculpt as well. So I don't know if it's her that's the issue because she's tagged in this picture, Hot Toy Sculptor, right? From JC Hong. Where is he? To go back. So, right? So she's tagged in the image with now this guy also. So it looks like he is the one doing the Chris Evans 2.0 Captain America head sculpts, or at least it looks like that, right? So now, is it the guy that can't get the head sculpt right? Is it, what's going on? Why can't they get Chris Evans? Because even this one's not great. Okay, there's no likeness of Chris Evans on this head sculpt whatsoever. So again, this is obviously something that is also going to get fixed by release. Look at this. There's no Chris Evans in here whatsoever, So that's what I think is going to end up happening with that. They have to fix it. There's no way they're leaving that alone. Here are more pictures of the actual head sculpt, guys. And again, as a head sculpt, this is a 10 out of 10. As a head sculpt, everything about the head sculpt is gorgeous. It is not Chris Evans, though, which obviously that's the problem. But if this was just a generic character that Hot Toys decided to make for whatever reason, and let's just say it's a stunt double, this thing would be perfect. So look at that. Beautiful, beautiful figure overall as a figure. Again, head sculpt's got to get fixed, obviously 100%. But let me tell you guys, this figure, don't think this is it's going to be a figure that's going to sell out. It's going to be, oh my God, I can't find this. This will sit just like any usual MMS release so far, especially Marvel MMS to be more specific. And as you guys can see, it's already up on Sideshow. It was up on Sideshow immediately at $305, which I think it's a very fair price. I mean, it's not an expensive figure, right? It's a pair of pants, a blue shirt, right? It's got boots. That's it. That's your figure, right? Head sculpt. That's it. You got the utility belt, right? Standard, nothing fancy, nothing crazy, nothing, which is weird because Johnny Storm, why would he have this type of belt, right? What would he be wearing these type of fatigues anyway, right? But it is what it is. But that's what they did for the storyline. So that's that. But again, very basic figure, which is why they make the figure, or not they make the figure, they load up the figure with all of the fire effects, because without these fire effects, it'll be the most boring figure. And if you have it like this, even like this, it gives you an entire completely different look for the figure, and it's still very blah. And then this is how I'm going to display it, obviously with some effects on it, but very blah, very plain, very, very boring. Okay. The wraps, that's another thing. The wraps look very, very, very good on the figure, right? It reminds me of the 22 Batman Topo outfit and the President Toys outfit that came with the wrapped hands. So really, really cool look with that. Again, the effects are going to make the entire figure for you. If you display this figure without effects, who is he? It's some homeless guy with a hoodie. You need some effects on it to make it obvious that it's Johnny Storm. But the cooler thing about the accessories, guys, these effects, look at this. This is beautiful. I got to watch. I've watched Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine 3 times already. I have to watch it again just to remember his scenes. Let me catch up with you guys real quickly. Let me see. Tuli says, I see Ben Affleck and Obi-Wan if they had a baby. Christian said, looks like the guy that did the hair on the Sideshow Beetlejuice did hair on him. JC Hong was drunk on this one. Mad Plants at 305 is kind of up there. Well, that's the thing. We're paying for all of the accessories, which is why they give us a lot, right? it's a boring figure. It's a plain figure. This figure should be $250 because there's nothing to it, right? You're not getting crazy articulation, right? You're not getting crazy anything. You're not getting crazy gadgets. You're not getting crazy accessories, attachment, right? Shoulder pads, die cast, metal padding, knee pads, anything, elbow pads. You're not getting any of that. So that's what I mean. It's a very plain, very boring figure overall. Looks great, boring. So they have to add all these extra things to make it valuable, right? To give it that 305 value, because without all of that, again, $250 figure, easy. You know, Derek says, if I drink 20 Coronas, I might see it. Brad, you peasant, welcome. Not before. Not everyone can be inert. Oh, Brad, you disrespectful garlic peasant. Charlie the Unicorn, welcome, my friend. Thank you for
Konnichiwa. Means what's up?
you dirty garlic. Absolutely. Hobo Joker. Yeah, I'm telling you, this figure is gonna be a hit. Just wait until they change the head sculpt. What, the stealth suit is Chris Evans? Nah, absolutely not. If you see it, cool. I don't see Chris Evans on there at all, and that's another one that's got to get changed somehow. It's got to get changed. Oh no, I see Moon Knight on that profile. Moon Knight. No, Faz goes a mere 6.3 to be exact, buddy. Oh please, you guys. When you don't understand art and when you don't appreciate art, that's when you say things like this. Like when you think everything's supposed to be, you know, Infinity Ultron. Okay? Not everything's going to be Infinity Ultron, peasant. Can you rate Thule, rate Infinity Ultron for us in the chat real quick? Oh man, looks like his teeth got punched out. Yeah, that open mouth expression. I don't know why they keep doing that. I get it, right, to give it some life, but it's like, nah. Please, Mr. Koba, don't poopy my Moon Knight. No, Moon Knight will be perfect. Moon Knight will most likely be the exact same head sculpt that we already got, but rooted. That's it. So I don't think they're messing that up at all. And obviously, you know, newly painted, they got to repaint it, but it's gonna be the same exact thing. Woo. Michael says the head sculpt will be updated. This will sit with nice pool. Yep. How this guy? Unbelievable. 305 is the new range now, thanks to inflation and new taxes. Yeah, I mean, we are getting rolling eyes with everything now, so that's an update, right? That's an upgrade. That's something that we got to pay for, right? It's not the same to paint an eyeball and to give it movement, right? It requires more money, it requires more parts, it requires more stuff. So, you know, obviously I'm not saying that's what justifies, right, going from 2 something to 305. No, but you know, these updates and these upgrades, who's going to pay for them? They're not just going to put in things for free, even though it cost them nothing, right? All these things cost them nothing, but we gotta, you know, they gotta make that money. So, David, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Hello. Says I found my oh, look at that. He was looking for a DX Black Adam, the black version, that came with the cloak. He was looking for that because he got the peasant version of the gold version, and so obviously the gold version doesn't come with the cloak, and so he just. You guys got to forgive him. He just started collecting last week, so that's why he's just learning. But he found it, so that's awesome. Send me one, my friend. Selfish. He said fast getting 3. Oh my god! All these crazy ladies announcement up for pre-order. Meanwhile, I'm still waiting for Unmasked Deadpool to go up since November before Thanksgiving announcement. That is correct. That is correct. It's crazy that they did Unmasked before Nice Pool, and Nice Pool is already up for pre-order. Crazy, right? Nerds will always know who he is the entire world, so the movie accessories are not. Well, that's my point, right? Right now, it doesn't look like him, right? So nobody's gonna know who he is in your collection, peasant. If it's fixed, then and it looks like Chris Evans, then absolutely everybody's gonna know who he is. Right now, who is he? Because if you tell me that's Chris Evans, then that means you like the head sculpt and it's perfect, peasant. So who is this on screen? Thule, you peasant. Bob said, it's surprising to me how off this is, and they still posted it. Yeah, it's crazy. Because that's the thing. It looks good. It's a very good head sculpt. It is not Chris Evans, though. It looks great. It looks 100% perfect, this head sculpt. It is not Chris Evans. You know? This Human Torch's new character, the homeless hero. Oh, my God. Art, but only if it looks like the actor. No. Correct. This does not. This is still art, though. Just because it doesn't look like the actor doesn't not make it art. Doesn't take away from the fact that somebody was able to sculpt this. Because I can tell you what, you can't sculpt this, period. So that's my point. It's still an artist made this. So it's still art. Whether it looks like the actor or not, that's a different conversation. But this is gorgeous. Not everybody or not anybody can do something like this. That's what I mean. It's still beautiful, but it's not Chris Evans, right? That's the thing. So not, you can bash all these things all you want all day long, but it's not simple. It's not easy to do stuff like that. I can tell you what, I can't, and you most likely can't, and 99.9% of the people in here most likely can't, but they're real quick to talk shit on somebody else's art. You know what I mean? So I love it. I think it looks great. Is it Chris Evans? No. But the figure looks great. Art is a taped banana on a can. Exactly. That is the most valuable piece of art in the world right now. A banana taped to a canvas. That's art now. Crazy. Bro, I'm an artist. I draw. I don't sculpt, but no art. So clearly, Christian, you don't know art. Big Dog, my friend, welcome.
Hello!
36 of you got to hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Faz, I did not. Gotta konnichiwa at least. Play this guy. All right, I'll get you.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
It's been a long time. He said, you peasant. Oh, my God. Jay-Z, welcome. Nice.
Hello!
Welcome. Let me see. We got Barry. Look at you, peasant.
I'm doing.
As a man, I feel like Hot Toys is rushing the figures out to keep up with the Deadpool hype. I'm sure they will update it later. Yes and no, right? Yes and no. Obviously it makes sense to do what you just said they're doing, right? To try to keep the line as close together as possible to keep up with the hype of it while it's still hot, right? Before it dies down. And then, a figure comes out 8 months from now. It's like, what's the point now? You know what I mean? The movie's hype is over. So yes, right? But rushing these things does not mean that they're getting bad because they're rushing. Now, again, this is great work. This is beautiful. Okay, it's beautiful. Same thing with the Captain America. With this one, where is it? This one, beautiful figure, beautiful. I don't see Chris Evans there. That's the problem. So yes, they have to rush the figures to keep the line, right? The line around when the movie was out to, again, maximize sales. But these people got to make sure that the product looks good anyway. So why do they release this? Why do they announce this? Why do they post this? Why do they show this? I can tell you, to get the hype going with the figure, because they know that even if we hate it, it's going to get fixed anyway. But they throw it out there to keep the figures from the line close together. But I can guarantee you we're not getting this. We're getting a figure that looks like Chris Evans, 100%. If Inart or Jazz Inc. would have done this figure, it would have been perfect. Chris, you don't even have Inart or Jazz Inc. What are you talking about? Wait, is this Nefty? Oh, no, it's Chris. Peasant. Ivan, my friend!
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Christian. Unbelievable. I did some of those cave paintings back. Cave paintings, imagine. It says, but for real though, my specialty is mostly portraits. I haven't done one in 2 years. Exactly. So, unlike Hot Toys, right? Hot Toys is rushing product, and you're taking your sweet time to not make product. So, who's the artist? Hot Toys pumping art, or you not pumping art? That's what I mean, you know? I'm an artist, right? I just made myself an artist. I'm an artist. I draw. See? We're the same now, Chris. Oh, Bob says, management trying to get to New Year's break as squeeze. That could be true also. They're trying to pump out as much as possible before New Year's. That could be true too. To make as much money as possible before their year ends. Why not? Take those pre-orders, you know? Figure it out, my friend. Welcome.
I'm doing.
Happy Wednesday. Peasant Brad. So that's the thing. So this is going to get better, guys. Don't get all stressed out. This figure is going to be great. Again, shout out to Rudy for even bringing, because I didn't even think this is even an option. You know, and again, great figure. It's going to do perfectly fine. It's not something that's going to sell out by any means. There's nothing special about the figure. So don't go crazy. If you're going to pre-order, then pre-order because you like it and you expect something good and you're a fan of the figure. But this is going to get fixed 100%. It's going to look great in hand. Look at what they did with Obi-Wan. Nobody expected Obi-Wan to be fixed, and we found out literally the day before or the day of release. So, you know, don't lose your minds over it. Also, real quickly before I forget, guys, there was a comment made last stream, and I didn't see it, and I want to go over it real quickly. It's from our friend Aaron that was in the chat, and I completely, you know, like I said, I missed it. I didn't see it. It says, what do you have against Inart? Competition is good for the consumer. Better products and cheaper prices overall. Well, my friend, just from this comment, it looks like you're very new to the community. There's nothing cheaper about this competition. If anything, Inart came in and is making us. It forced Hot Toys to, number one, come out with a brand new line, okay, to charge us more money, and number two, they're increasing their prices because they figured if this nobody company that came out yesterday could do it and charge $1,000 for rooted jokers, why can't we? We've been around, you know, over a decade making figures, making good quality figures at that. So it's not that I have anything against them. It's unrealistic, the conversation that happens regarding Inart. That's my issue, right? They can do whatever they want. They can make the figures that they want. They're not cheap. So that you're saying that better products and cheaper prices, I don't know where you're getting cheaper prices from because it ain't from Inart. Inart is way more expensive than Hot Toys. So that's what I'm saying. You must be very new, which is okay. And I'm glad you brought this up. So somebody who's been around can tell you their views on this whole in-art jazzing stuff, right? And somebody who's a customer as well. So that's the problem, right? Again, it doesn't even make sense for you to say cheaper prices, because what does that even mean? Who's cheaper? Hot Toys is cheaper, right? Better products. Who's making a better product? Hot Toys has been making consistent product for over 10 years. And they've gotten better and better and better, obviously, as the years go on, go by. InArt has done what for the community? What has InArt done that's so great for the community, that's such a good product? When literally every week I bring up complaints about every single figure that they've made. Every single figure. Nobody can say that about Hot Toys, that every single figure has a problem. Nobody. But I can tell you that from the moment that InArt was out with their first figure, problems. Remember, the base was useless. So good products, meaning what? Yes, from Hot Toys, absolutely. From InArt, because obviously your question is about InArt. InArt does not make good product. They're not cheaper. So that's my issue, right? I own their double pack sculpted Jokers. I own their B version Pennywise. So I know the company. I've been collecting Hot Toys for over 10 years. I know the company. So it's not I have anything against them. It's just, again, people like you who think that there's some value there, that you're getting some incredible thing. You're not. You're not. Anything you buy from Hot Toys will always be better than anything from InArt, period. You don't have to like that, but it's a fact. You don't have to agree, but it's a fact. Hot Toys has been making better quality stuff forever than InArt, period. Again, nothing wrong with you liking InArt. You're allowed to do whatever you want with InArt. It's not, and it will never be better than Hot Toys. That's my problem. It is not cheaper than Hot Toys. It is not better than Hot Toys. So thank you again, my friend. I'm glad you asked that, because, again, you're not the only one who thinks that. You're not the only one who clearly says it. But it's not a personal problem with the company. It's just that they're not what the YouTubers push them to be. They're not what the YouTubers lied to you about them that they were. They're not what people, a lot of people, say that it is, because it's not. So it's not about liking the product, because you can like it. You can say, oh my God, there's 22 Batman, like Peasant Brad Garlic over here. Oh my God, he pulls out the Batman, takes a picture. He's a beast. Brad, you don't own Hot Toys' 22 Batman. So how do you know that your inner garbage beast is better than the king? You don't. So what happens? Wow, InArt's great. This is cool. But you have nothing to compare it to, because you don't collect the king. You collect garlic peasantries. So where does that come from? Again, people like Brad. Oh my God, this is incredible. Of course you're going to love it. You just spent $7,000 on the stupid figure. You better love it. It's not better than Hot Toys. That's my point. Exactly. Guys, there's 34 of you guys. Hit that like button, please. And thank you guys for being here as well. He said, I love my garlic 22. Exactly. You can love it all you want. Absolutely. You better love it at that price. You better, peasant. Oh, man. You may not like InArt, but you can still hit the like button. Exactly, my friends. Thank you. Hit that like button, you garlic peasants. Don't be a garlic lover, Brad. So again, guys, very exciting announcement. Again, I never expected this, like I told you guys, because it didn't make sense to me. But again, what does it say to you guys? If the movie makes over $1 billion, they're going balls deep with the line. Doesn't matter what it is, they're going balls deep. If the character is remotely special in the film, he's coming. Right? The only thing I don't see them making, because she's very blah, is the villain, Cassandra, whatever her name is. Right? Professor X's stepsister or sister or whatever the hell she was, or half sister or whatever. I don't think they're going to make her just because, you know, it doesn't make sense. She's very blah. There's nothing to her. She doesn't come with any accessories. She doesn't have anything. So then if they decide to make her, then whatever. But so, you know, again, $1 billion movies, you're going to get you the whole line, the entire line. So now, guys, this is for you, for all you experts out there in the chat. Do you guys think that they're going to do more figures now from this line? Remember, we still got Elektra, Blade, Gambit. Right? We got the 2 Wolverines. We got Nice Pool. We got Lady Pool. We got Kid Pool. We got Nice Pool. And then we got the regular Deadpool. The regular Deadpool with the golden guns, the limited edition exclusive that came out first. So how many figures already? $1 billion movie. So Lady Pool, Kid Pool, Nice Pool, Deadpool, Wolverine, Johnny Storm. That's 7. That's 7 so far, and I know I'm missing some. Oh, X-23. That's 8 at least. So I'm telling you guys, pay attention to that. Pay attention because it's a big deal. Now, anytime that you see a movie that is a hit, a blockbuster, boom, balls deep. Same. They did it with Endgame. They did it with Infinity War. They did it with Civil War. They did it with Avengers. Right? I have every single figure for every single line from Hot Toys from, again, Avengers 1, Age of Ultron, Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame. Every single figure from every single line. I'm not missing one. And every single shelf is the most filled of figures than any other shelf of Hot Toys. Yes, you have lines like The Force Awakens, huge line. You have Rogue One, huge line. You have the Last Jedi, kind of decent. And then you have The Rise of Skywalker, which again, I think it was something like 4 figures out of that, maybe. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 6 if I'm not mistaken. So when the movie does well, they go balls deep. They go very, very deep with the line. Let me see what you guys are saying. Juggernaut, no. Juggernaut wouldn't be a figure made at all. I don't think, Toad, Pyro, Juggernaut, Saber. If anything, Sabretooth would have been a great one to make. That would have been oh my God. People, again, being a Marvel figure would have sat, right? We would have gotten it for dirt cheap later on, but that would have been a classic figure to make. Toad would have been a classic figure to make, right? Some of the variants of the Wolverines would have been classic figure to make, right? You had Patch, right? You had Brown. I'm telling you, Brown suit has to be made. Brown suit Wolverine is a no-brainer, right? So that's another figure that should be able to that they should be able to make, right? It's going to be an easy reuse of a head sculpt that they already made for the Wolverines with a brown suit, period. That's a very quick, exclusive, limited run if they want to go that route. If it's, if they know that they're going to be reusing parts, right? I don't think anybody's going to pay, full price for a reused head sculpt, which is what they did, why they did what they did with the General Kenobi and the Mandalorian Kenobi, right? What did they do? One was a standard release, and then because they reused the head sculpt, they said, well, we're not going to give them 2 standard releases with the same reused head sculpt. They're going to sit. So how do we create this hype? Let's give them a standard release, reuse that head sculpt, make a limited release, and then that's up to whoever wants it, because guess what? They're limited anyway. So we know they're going to get sold out. So that's what they're going to be doing. You know what I mean? So Juggernaut, nah. So that means Peter Poole is coming with the bulge. No, Peter Poole. Announce the brown and tan Wolverine. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Right? So can they do it? Absolutely. All they got to do is give us a suit. The body's already used, already made. Right? Head sculpt. They could use either one. The battle damage without the battle damaging, or the other one. Very simple. And you make it limited, because you know you're going to have your people complaining, oh, they reused the head sculpt, which why not? They do it all the time. They make it a 2,000 limited piece run. It's over. Every single one's going to sell out. And who's not going to want one? That's my point. The worst part about it is they don't even have to give us a mask for it. Because remember, he didn't appear with the mask on there. It was literally him, his face with his funky hair. And then, looking at the claws, you see the Hulk's reflection on the claws. And then obviously they show you the Hulk punches Deadpool. And that's the end of that scene. So you don't even see him with the mask with the brown suit. So they don't have to give you a mask with the brown suit, right? They could give you that one that, attaches to the neck around the collar, and then it sits in the back. That's about it. Like they did with the unmasked Hono Wolverine. Right? Something like that, and that's about it. Because you don't need to have his mask on, because it wasn't in the movie. So they don't have to give you that if we're talking accuracy. That's the problem, Guys, there's 42 of you guys in here. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. So that's the thing. So that's a no-brainer figure for them to make. It's just, so again, they're going to continue with the line. So it looks like this is probably not the last figure for the line. Okay. I do hope so. Christian says, took a while for Joaquin Phoenix to get official figure after even one and exactly. Well, look at what they did with Venom. Remember, Venom came out, the movie, and there was no Venom in sight at all. So everybody thought, oh, we're not getting a Venom. And then look, like a year later, we got a Venom, and then we got Venom 2 after that. So they could go backwards, clearly. It's not, just because years go by, clearly, doesn't mean that they're never going to go back to a project, as we saw with Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, The Cavalry, I don't think that's coming at all. At all. Let me see. Big Do says, where's Ash Chase? I don't know. We're going to wait for him. I wasn't a fan of Electra and Blade. Look 1,000 years old. They are 1,000 years old. Channing Tatum's Gambit was a joke. He looked no, exactly. It was. I feel like it was supposed to be a joke. He looked great. The outfit looks insane, but that blue, blue, blah, blah, blah. Like I was like, what the hell? Like, so I thought they would try to make fun of him. Ash, my friend, look at you.
Hello.
Welcome. We're talking about your favorite line, my friend. More figures coming. Do you collect? They will not make a Cassandra, just like they did not make a Doctor Strange, the Asian one. Exactly. They are very feminist. They don't like making bold females. If they make a Juggernaut, they have to make a exactly. So why would they make a Juggernaut? Why that villain and not Toad, not Sabretooth, not, you know what I mean? That's the problem. So it looks like they're making most of the heroes, all of the heroes at that. I think anyone, Artisan, Wolverine is coming. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. That is 100% probable. The problem is which version they're gonna make. but that figure is coming 1,000%, and they're going to make it with the little piece of hair, with the little rooting piece of hair coming down like this, guaranteed. It's just, again, when, right? It's a matter of time, but we're getting a rooted Wolverine. If we got a rooted Iron Spider, okay, which has shorter hair than Wolverine, why the hell would we not ever get a Wolverine? We're getting a Wolverine. You know? So, I love the first working. Tuli, you have no idea, and we're not dating. Yeah, that Brownstone Wolverine is money in the back. Absolutely. And again, they can reuse the head sculpt, limited to 2,000. Boom. Who's not buying it? Who's the peasant not buying it? Probably Brad is the only one. Peasant. Bottle caps, yeah, doesn't every bottle caps. Let me see what else I got for you guys. I think I had some more images. Let me see. Yeah, so I'm going back to the comparison of them both, just for those who just came in real quickly. So here for those who haven't seen the comparison side by side, shout out to Bob. He made me this. So look at the hair again. Even the hair, very, very spot on. They've been killing it with the sculpted hair forever, right? They've just been getting better and better. That Valkyrie figure, guys, those braids, super scary but beautiful. Super scary because God forbid you try to like do something and one of those braids gets caught in your hand and you pull. Say goodbye to that braid. So even look at the black collar on the shirt, how it's a lot smaller than here. So that's not too accurate if you tell me, right? This black ring around the collar should be a little bit wider. Obviously, as you can see, the hoodie material looks very similar. Obviously, the color looks off. This is a bit lighter, but at the end of the day, who cares, right? But the head sculpt, guys, this thing's going to get fixed, and it's going to look beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anybody not getting this figure, period. Anybody not getting to the Deadpool line at all. Anybody not get every single figure from Deadpool, but they got a few. Please let me know in the chat to see if you guys are non-collecting peasants on my stream. And then we're out of here. Also, guys, I got a bunch of stuff today. Let me show you guys real quick because obviously we collect over here. Let me remove this real quickly. So first we got the Spider-Man black and red and black from Sideshow. So this is the exclusive, the last one that came out from the Spider-Man 2 video game. Also, guys, I went backwards a few years and I got myself a figure that I told you guys I was going to get. Gilgamesh, finally here. After, like I said, a couple of years it's been out. There was no way I was not getting that figure ever. And even though this was another figure that nobody liked and everybody talked a lot of crap on, Thena had to come home as well because obviously I cannot have Gilgamesh without Thena. So she's here too. And because I'm such a great customer from Sideshow, they gave me a free Iron Strange figure for ordering Gilgamesh and Thena. So here's my free Iron Strange. I am looking to trade this thing. I am looking for a bunch of figures, guys. I don't need this at all. I have a special edition one already. So if anybody, look, they sent me all brand new boxes. They sent me a big ass shipper and they have 3 in them. So if you guys, I'm not opening this because again, it's for a trade, not for me. So if anybody's interested, I'm looking for a ton of figures. So if you'd like to make a trade, let me know because we collect over here. Let me see. Matt Plant says, getting yellow suit Wolverine, good. X-23, good. Deadpool, good. And that's it unless Brown's. Oh, so you're getting like the main ones. You're getting like one of each. Why not Nice Pool, Mad Planet? Do you not like it, or what's the issue? Why would you not like it? Because I feel like if you like Deadpool, right, you may not like Nice Pool, but when are you going to get another Ryan Reynolds head sculpt like that? That's why I'm asking. Because even if we get the unmasked version, it's not Ryan Reynolds. He's all messed up. So I think that if you're a Deadpool fan, that's a must for anybody's collection. But obviously, if you don't want it, you don't want it, I'm all in. I'm all in on this Deadpool line. I pre-ordered Bar, Lady Pool, Kid Pool, which I will wait. Yeah, so Kid Pool, I'm not even looking at yet because I'll get that dirt cheap. Lady Pool, I'm not looking at her yet because I'll get her dirt cheap. Everything else I think is coming. My Deadpool with the Golden Gun shipped, so he'll be here either Friday or next week. Tech will be here Friday or next week. Yeah, a bunch of stuff is coming, guys. A bunch of stuff is coming. You do collect. Sometimes on the weekends. On the weekends, guys. On the weekends. What do you have? Guys, if you're interested in a trade, no Funkos, please. This guy on screen, every time, hey, you want to trade? Got that new Funko. You know you like it. Every time trying to push his Funkos on my Hot Toys. So please, no Funkos, okay? Don't bend the arms on Tina. The elbow joints will break and you can't take off. Don't say that to me. Don't say that to me. Don't you say that to me. I got nothing that you do not have 2 or 4 times. Actually give it away to one of your loyal pets members. Yeah, sure. Give away these nuts. Dirty deeds done dirty cheap. Dirty deeds. Nice Pool was an interesting character to me, and I'm more Wolverine. I got you. Okay, so there you go. So that makes sense. So if you don't care for the Deadpool, then fine. But if you love Deadpool and you're not even thinking of getting a Nice Pool, that doesn't make sense as a Deadpool fan. Guys, it's 42 of you guys gonna hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. Fabs, donate to the wheel. Donate to the wheel. I'm getting everything when is the question. Exactly. A lot of people are still waiting. Nefty keeps waiting for a bunch of stuff from Sideshow. A lot of people are waiting for a lot of stuff from Sideshow. I'm waiting for my Purple Joker still to ship. I'm waiting for my Iron Patriot still to ship. I'm waiting for a bunch of stuff to ship, guys. So please, Sideshow, hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry it up. Nice Pool looks like a third tag to the member. Yes! He looks funky. Right? With the, but it's a must. It's a must. It's a must. Every Athena has broken arms. I have 2 of them, but I am opening that figure tomorrow because I am making that video. If it breaks, I'm sending right back to Sideshow. Oh, hell no. Same. I'm waiting for like 6 from Sideshow. Yeah, everybody's waiting. It's crazy. I wonder if the California wildfires are hindering the deliveries. No. They've been backed up since Thanksgiving. Remember those Black Friday sales slowed them down a lot, and they've just been, I guess, trying to catch up. I'm assuming. Thule, that's Thule. All right, guys. So again, don't get all stressed out about the Human Torch. He'll be fixed 100%. It's going to be a great figure. Look at what Hot Toys has been doing with the head sculpts. So don't stress out. Don't worry about anything. It's going to be great. Getting Bane next week from Sideshow. You're going to love that thing, Brad. And if you don't like it, trade me. I have a 1/6 scale group for you. You'll love it. Ash says you need yeah. All right, guys. As always, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.